Hello. And that was a very long hello, but yeah. This is my 7th episode of this podcast. So, to whom music concerns, I haven't done an episode for a while. Shocker. But yeah, haven't done it for a while. But I might make it a weekly thing. To whom this podcast concerns mainly, so yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk about some of like the weirdest album covers. So yeah, I want to do that. Basically, let's start with basically anything, literally anything by The Cure. Like, what are they doing? I mean, I guess out of all of them, I guess they have their own thing going on. Because, I'm not saying that any of these albums are bad. I'm not saying that. I'm literally just saying that they have weird covers, and I respect it because I just do. Yeah, basically anything by The Cure. I guess Disintegration's like the only one that's like not weird, but like, it's still pretty weird because it has his face on it. I was literally about to say Robert Plant. Oh my god. There's quite a few Roberts. There's Robert Smith. There's Robert Plant. I guess that's it. On the top of my head, I guess. That you could... What am I on about? Anyway. The point is, The Cure have pretty weird album covers, I'd say. What else? You know what? On the Shore by Trees. Pretty weird. There's this... I don't know if it's a woman or a girl. Because it's like, quite far away, you can't really tell. But like, it's a really cool cover though. It's like, basically just any psychedelic albums are pretty weird. Oh my god, Crowded House by Crowded House. That's a pretty weird album cover. Like, what the hell's that going on about? This guy's just flying. This guy has wings. I don't know. I don't really know what this episode is. I was gonna go on about these people and the most tragic deaths. And I was like, oh, that's a bit grim. But yeah, let me know if anyone will be interested in that. But yeah, some people, man. Anyway, moving on. Who else have weird covers? There's a few by Rolling Stones that are pretty weird. Like, Let It Bleed, is that the one that's called? It's just a cake. Is that a cake? A record player? That's a cake? I don't really know, but that's pretty weird. People Are Strange by The Doors. I mean, people are pretty strange, you know. I guess what? Yeah, they prove it in that cover, dude. Like, what the hell? I'm not seeing any background to them, apart from Black Sabbath, though. By the way, that album's the only one that's... Okay, oh my god. Paranoid, right, by Black Sabbath. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like it. I really do not like that album whatsoever. But Black Sabbath, that album is so good. Like, at first... Okay, right. So I listened to Paranoid, right? And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I thought they were supposed to be cool. You know, like, I mean, they are cool. But then, I went with my dad to his record fair. Surprise, surprise. And my dad was like, oh, you should get this album. Not Paranoid. It was Black Sabbath. And it was a really cool cover. I don't know if I've ever talked about this one before. But apparently, it was like, I don't really, because they're like a really religious band, right? Like, it's weird, because it's all about, like, demons and witches and all that lark. So, the picture on that cover, no one knows who took it, and no one knows who that person in the picture is. It's just really trippy. I just think it's really cool. But, like, seriously, like, who is that? Okay. I just think it's really weird. Like, surely that person exists. And it's not like it's going to be, like, a costume party or whatever. Because, like, that person's in the middle of nowhere. And surely someone took the picture. Oh my god. The Holy Bible by the Manic Street Preachers. Oh my dear lord, what the hell? Seriously, like, okay, I was talking about Richie Edwards in one of the... I don't know whether to actually talk about the most tragic deaths. Because I probably will do that at one point. But he's one of them. My point is that this guy, like Kurt Cobain, in utero, he was like that during the Holy Bible. Well, Richie Edwards with the Holy Bible, right? It's not a nice cover. No offense to the person in it. It's not necessarily a nice cover. It's pretty weird. You can Google these. But honestly, I'm just like, yeah. If you're interested enough, you can Google it. Anyway. Sorry. Black Sabbath's a good album. And I don't think anyone should listen to Paranoid, because what is that? Anyway, so anything by Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're a good band. A bit overrated, but they're still a good band. They're actually pretty cool. It's like saying Arctic Monkeys are overrated. They're still a brilliant band, but still a bit overrated. Because there's no good bands around, and no one can be bothered to look for the good ones. So they stick with Arctic Monkeys, and then they only listen to... What's that song again? Do I want to know? No, I do not want to know, because I already know it, okay? Don't tell me again. Thank you. But it's not even a good song. No, it is a good song, actually. What am I on about? You know what? Favorite Worst Nightmare's really good. It's a really underrated album. It has 5 of 5, Do Me a Favour, Brainstorm. What else is on it? I haven't listened to it for a while, actually. But it's good. It's good. It's very good. Yeah. I don't know if that other album by Red Hot Chili Peppers is called Universally Speaking, but that one's pretty weird. There's some pretty weird, like, okay, like album names. This should be talked about more, because like some people just like don't, like, what are they on about? Like, what are they actually doing? People are running out of band names. People are running out of band album names. People are like just doing whatever on their album covers. some pretty cool. But yeah, Californication. That's the right album. They have really good songs. They have like really good singles. But they haven't got like really like solid albums. That's why I haven't got any of their albums. So yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers has like no. Californication has the lava thing in it. And then Universally Speaking, I'm saying that's the right name for the album. I really don't know. Is that what it's called? Or is like that person on it, and then it's like yeah. Basically, to sum up what I'm saying, this is going to be quite short actually. The psychedelic albums are really, really weird. Like weird. Ooh, I mean, this sort of genre, like Lana Mike Waterson. I don't know what that album's called, but it's a good one. I already forgot what it's called, man. But I mean, it's Lana Mike Waterson and it has his son on it. And then it has like a weird face on it. On the sun. It's very... If anyone knows what I mean by this, you're cool. It's like very Wicker Man-esque and Midsommar-esque. Very haunting folk. There you go. Haunting folk stuff. They're pretty cool. That's a weird album overall. Like, don't know what they're doing, but yeah, it's a good album. What else? Yeah, Trees. Other ones. You know what? Goat's Head Soup is a really weird album name. Pretty cool album though. Anyway. I think that's everything I need to say on weird album covers. Ooh, no. Anything by Shun Knife? Shun Knife are pretty cool. If I remember any, or yeah, if I remember any, I'll either put it in the description or I'll put it in a part 2. So yeah, I hope some of you agree, Yeah. Or some of you know the albums that I talked about. So yeah, okay, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed your week, month, year, Hope you're having a nice life. Okay, goodbye.